I am meeting my mum to go for a coffee date, so we need to get ready. We need to do some quick and easy glam. So let's get ready. We're going to be using all of my favourite products that I swear by for the most flawless looking makeup. So let's get ready. Now, you might have seen this in my favourites video yesterday. Now, this is the Cocoa Gold Primer by the Beauty Crop. I didn't realise you can get a supersize one of these. Someone told me and I was like, oh, I need that because I go through so many of these. It is ridiculous. It is amazing for just blurring all those pores, making your face look absolutely smooth like butter. So let's whack this on and then let's keep going. I feel like this just does such a good job. Can you see it just smoothing all those pores? It makes my face, oh God, do you see the difference already? Now what we're going to do next is go in with a concealer just to lightly dab over my problem areas. I have had a little breakout where I am on my monthlies, so we just want to kind of get that covered. Going in with my L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Now this has got 1.5% hyaluronic acid and caffeine, so it also works as a skincare component. Now what I usually do is I pop a little bit on my hand, and then I will use my Real Techniques fluffy brush just to kind of blend it in. And can you see how that evenly just kind of covers those? And that mixed with the primer gives the most seamless looking blend. My It Cosmetics CC Plus cream. Now this has got SPF 40 in it. I use the shade Neutral Tan. I swear by this. Again, this was in one of my favorites videos. This just gives you the most all over gorgeous kind of seamless face and I love it. Now, the good thing about this is it's buildable, but I want to go for something super lightweight, so we're not going to put too much on. And I'm just going to do half my face to show you how it looks. Can you see the difference already? How it just evens out your skin tone, your texture. It just makes your face look glowy and gorgeous. Now, taking my Lancome concealer in the shade 01, this goes with me absolutely everywhere. I'm just going to dot this around my face. Just blend that in with my Clomana sponge. For bronzer and for a little bit of blush, we're going in with my Made by Mitchell Curve Case. Now, I usually go in with the kind of second lightest bronzer just to kind of add a bit of definition, and we're going to pat this in all around and it just gives it that soft contour. And then I'm just going to go in with this coral shade on my cheeks. This is one of my favourites to use. Again, extremely buildable, so it always looks quite intense when you first kind of pat it on. Using that other edge of that Clomana sponge just to blend that in. Now, just to ever so lightly set my face, I'm going in with the Beauty Crop Vitamin Babe powder in the shade Pink. This is one of my absolute favourites to use. And do you know what? One thing about Beauty Crop, I absolutely just love their products. I think that they're just, oh, all of them are incredible and they're affordable, which is even better. And then just going in with my Trigwell Powder Puff and just lightly tap in underneath the eyes. Gorge. I don't want to go too heavy on the powder because I do want this a bit more of a dewy kind of look, but just need to kind of pat down the places that need patting down. For just a tad more blush, I'm going to go in with my NYX Buttermelt blush. Now this is in the shade Butter Than Before, which is like a deep raspberry colour, so we literally need the tiniest amount. Yeah, do you see how pigmented that is? We're going to have to blend this in. Now for eyes, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Tattoo Liner. This bad boy has been with me through thick and thin, especially since getting my lash extensions off. I really like to use this as a little bit of tight line around the edge and occasionally a little bit on the bottom, but we're going to try and keep it a little bit more natural today. So we're just going to tight line the top and then pop on a bit of mascara. That just adds a little bit of definition underneath there. A little trick for you, my blue-eyed girls, make sure you are using brown liner. Like honestly, I want to switch to brown mascara as well, but brown liner will change your life. And then going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Mascara, my absolute favourite. I do need to get another one. She's running out. And then brows, I'm going in with my trusty Rimmel Wonder Freeze brow in the shade Dark Brown. It's fantastic just for plumping up those eyebrows, giving them a bit of fluff. When you don't want to go for like the laminated look, this is my favourite. It just gives them that kind of bushy textured look. Lips is a signature. It is Made by Mitchell All Lip No Trip in the shade Glad You're Here. Now this is like a kind of mockery brown colour and I feel like this would look really nice with a bit of a gloss over the top. And then going in with my NYX Fat Oil in the shade Link in My Bio. Now to set the face, I'm going in with my L'Oreal Paris Infallible 3 Second Setting Mist. Now this is meant to set in 3 seconds. If you know me, this is my holy grail. This was also one of my favourites. Absolutely swear by it. I wish it came in like a big hairspray can, because these just literally last me like a week. I believe TikTok Shop's got an offer on them at the minute and they're like 30% off, or there's a deal on them, but I'll try and find it. I'll link it below. But this is like my holy grail, because if you've got a dewy face, it will set it dewy. If you've got a matte face, it will set it matte, and it is transfer proof. 1, 2, 3. Now let me grab something. Let me see if I can transfer it onto a bit of paper. I bet I can't. I just went and got some toilet paper out my bathroom. So it is set. It's been a couple of seconds. I've literally raced there, raced back. So let's see if there is any transfer on it. I really want to whack it on there so you can hear me whacking it. The tiniest little bit there. Obsessed.